Fandelver Campaign, Episode 3. Um, AminoQuest is brought to you by AminoCat Entertainment and our dice sponsors, nerdsabroadsupply.com. Be sure to go to their site for all your dice needs, and be sure to use the code AminoQuest to get a nice discount. A few things on the docket to take care of today. Next week, we will be taking a break from our Lost Mines of Fandelver campaign. There's lots of exciting stuff going on over here. And our very own Aaron Cleveland will be running a one-shot. What is that one-shot going to consist of? I don't know. Aaron's just crazy. It would be something like
anything.
Anything could be anything. So stay tuned. So last week, what happened last week, fellas, and my wife?
We're traveling.
That's what happened.
Last week,
Yeah, we almost died.
our band of merry adventurers, we don't know what they're called yet, decided to leave their little tabaxi friend back with the cart and decided to go after some bad goblins.
Boy, that was a mistake.
And they they ended up, it didn't turn out as well as we thought. They ended up kind of just, turning yellow, running away, but not before Gundren's old friend Sildar came flowing out of that river.
He's okay. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was pretty much, but
The water was all red.
he shared some information with you guys. He did tell you guys about the story of the lost mine, and he was in quite a rush, as bad as shape as he was, to get back to Phandalin. So you guys, gave in and decided to take turns, driving the cart. I believe that Rowan and Sildar were taking a little nappy poo, and we had Caligon driving the wagon, and Cosette was walking, and their little tabaxi friend who did nothing all day, as far as you know, was just kind of staying up, having a little chit chat with all of you, trying to convince Cosette to play them a little song. And we saw her little dove encrusted lute sprout wings, very sharp wings. And that's where we will continue today. You guys have about, I'd say right now, it's getting to be about midnight. You guys have just seen this thing happen with Cosette's lute. And we will take it from there.
Did you know it could do that?
No, this is the first time that this has ever done this, but it's the strings have glown before, when it would glow, when I would play, and but how did
it never sprouted wings sharp? Are those? Is it like an axe now?
Can I touch the part of the wings and see how sharp it is?
It's super sharp.
It is. I think it could be used as an axe. It could be. It's some sort of weapon. I'm pretty badass. But Muddy, how did you know that this song? How did you know about my lute, and how did you know about my son? And It seems you know a lot about all of us.
I don't know a lot about all of you. 'Cause he does, she's still with her claw around Rowan's throat. I don't know about all of you. I've been briefed through my dreams about some of you. And she's still doing this. And she jumps off the cart and starts walking next to Cosette. And she goes, "It looks like it cut you. Can I see your finger?" And she's
Oh. I wasn't. Oh. Thank you. Is that part of being a cleric? Licking wounds?
No, I just needed a taste.
A taste of blood?
I like to try things here and there. Not a fan. Not a fan. And she clumsily tries to jump up back onto the wagon. And she's just dangling and she's like, "Little help. Little help."
I push her like bottom up
Okay.
to give her a boost.
She gets up and she goes, I don't know what it is. I mean, sure, Gundren asked me to come over here because she said that you guys needed healing, like you needed a healer or something. And I was just like, why me? I mean, look at me. Like, sure, you know. And you guys ended up leaving me and you came back pretty beat up. You're never going to do that again, are you? Awkwardness.
Okay. What's that? Is this like a family heirloom or what? This loot?
Well, this loot is it was passed down from my father. It is a family heirloom, but not my. I was adopted, but it was given to me from my real father. Is what my parents have told me.
Oh,
What was the? Why did you not want me to sing about Selenos? So, what is there?
I didn't know it was a name until, he told me. I thought it was just like sell a nose, like sell a nose, sell a nose. But then in my dreams, it was like, you need to pronounce it like that and say it faster. And he was like, and then Caligon was like, it's not 3 words, it's a name. And he got all really upset about it. So yeah, yeah. You're all connected, maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
It doesn't matter. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just someone that I knew.
Well, I really think we are all connected because in the letter that I received from Gundren, your name was in it, and he said that you could help me and that I could possibly help you as well.
I could help you how?
I'm looking for my son.
I don't usually look for people. I look for things. But
What kind of things do you usually look for? Is it the magic items that you were talking about?
yeah. So my specialty is hunting down magical items. Usually it's for, these rich young nobles that want to run into a dungeon and make a name for themselves by finding some, magic item. I just point them in the right direction, and sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't.
Well,
You
my
know,
son
maybe.
is. Mhm.
No, tell us more about your son. I'm sorry.
Well, my son is just tied to this loot, and like you said, it could be a magic item that.
I think it's magic. I think we've established that much.
Wait, did you say you investigate stuff all over the world? You say it's magic, you say. How? It just glowed because it was just like, I'm just, I'm busting your chops.
Oh, you.
But I think we should get down to business, you two. What do you know about Sleeping Beauty right here?
You mean, Rowan? He's.
Yeah, this,
Your guess is as good as mine. I just met him.
what about you? Because that you know him?
I don't know him. I met him just outside of the tavern. He seems like a very, very talented and seasoned ranger, and I don't think that we would have gotten out of that cave alive had it not been for Rowan. And also, and Caligon, you saved Rowan's life when you threw the. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Never mind. I was outside the cave. I'm psychic.
For me, he's. Did you guys hear about this? This little journey? I mean,
How did you hear about this little
I
journey?
told you, I got a letter from my friend Gundren.
That's exactly how I heard. A letter from my friend Gundren.
How do you know Gundren?
I did some work for him. Of the searching for magical items variety. He was searching for something around Phandalin, and I hunted down a book or two to get him. Give it to him.
Wait, so you've been to Phandalin before?
No, haven't been to Phandalin, but he wanted some research on the areas around Phandalin. So I'd hunt down a couple of books. It wasn't really much of an interesting errand, but he shared my interest for magic items, and so we got along well. So I didn't mind doing a little boring research for him. Turned up some interesting stuff.
Sure, of course.
So, Cosette, I think you were talking about your son. Is he missing? You wanted me to help find him?
I it's gonna sound really strange, but I don't know my son very well at all because I didn't raise him, but I feel a strong connection to him. After I gave birth to my son, we were separated by my choice. I just want to make sure that he's okay.
I guess we can try. When we reach Vandalin, we'll you can give me the details then.
Okay.
I can do some research and see what I guess I can come up with, but it's a big world. You ready for what we may find?
I'm ready, and I've prepared myself for all possible outcomes.
You
I
know,
just
sometimes.
Do my best, but
Hey guys,
no promises.
between the three of us. Wait. And she takes her fingers and just kind of tries to plug Rowan's ears. Sometimes things aren't as dark as they seem.
Get your grubby paws out of my ears, Roxy.
Dream about something shiny, did you? This guy likes to pick up shiny things. Little tin. Yeah. Anyway.
It seems like now that you've woken up our friend, we should switch watch.
Yeah, but before you guys go to bed, things aren't as dark as they seem. Sometimes the darkness is actually the answer to a lot of your questions, which is kind of what I've found. I mean, look at me. I'm like a klutz. I do a lot of things, but then I found you guys. You guys are like my best friend, except for you. Don't like you too much, but I'll stay up with you. We can chit chat.
I'll Muddy, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, wait, here. Let me give you guys something before you guys go to bed. I made something for you since I was waiting down here, apparently while you guys were getting your butts kicked. So she pulls out like it looks like two little dolls that she fashioned out of sticks and the remains of those goblins you guys made. So she gives one to Caligon, and it's got like little patches of leather work, but it's made out of like goblin guts and stuff. And then Cosette, she gave you the same thing, but she made like a makeshift lute with like the feathers from the arrows. She stuck that in there as the dove things, and she's like, nighty night.
My gosh.
Thanks.
This is.
And I kind of set it off to the side, like.
And she goes, hey, Rowan, I made one for you too. And she goes and hands it to him. She reaches out and offers it to him.
Oh, I can't wait to see what this is all about.
So
I take this doll from.
And as you take it, she goes, whoops, and tosses it behind her shoulder into the woods. You're a jerk.
Takes one to know one.
All right.
Nighty night. So,
Rowan, you want to take these reins from me?
Sure. Since I've had quite a bit of a sleep, well, almost. As I climb up onto the seat and I take the reins and settle in, guarding the cart down this road.
Okay, I stay on the seat, kind of next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of I write a couple things in my little notebook.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of do the sit up sleep.
Okay.
Since there's not a whole lot of room, so that Cosette has some room in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're back there with Sildar. I'm assuming you just took Rowan's place where he was.
Yeah.
Muddy's still kind of like sitting in between you guys, but behind. She's not on the bench with you and Caligon, but she's just kind of the third wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I just silently continue driving the cart every now and then, kind of casting in a glance over my shoulder at Muddy.
I also start. I have a scrapbook, so I start journaling a little bit before I go to sleep, and I say that I start writing about what happened with Caligon, and that maybe I'm here. It's part of my purpose to protect Caligon and Rowan, and like Potty said, we're all connected.
Potty goes, Cosette, you should rest. We'll be there soon.
And I say thank you, Potty, for. Do you like to be called Muddy? Potty? I mean Muddy.
Did you just seriously call me Muddy Potty?
No, it's whatever you want to be called. Just let me know now, and I'm gonna write it down in my journal, and I'm gonna make sure that I call you by that name because I don't want to offend you. You're really intense.
I think you decide what you want to call me the longer we get to know each other. And I've been thinking about it. Red kind of is growing on me, even though, I don't have a problem with awkwardness and leather over there. But I think he's got a problem with me.
No. I don't think he has a problem with you at all. I don't think any of us, especially Rowan,
You should
does
go
not.
to sleep. I'm gonna have a little chat with your that guy.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Potty.
Your lute. Can you play that one chord again? The last chord of your song, just so I can hum it to myself. Gives me hope.
I play the chord for her.
And then you see the wings go whoosh back into its body. Good night.
Will these come out again? And I play it again. I play it.
And Muddy goes, you're really nice, but people are trying to sleep. Knock it off.
Thank you for helping me. And I go to sleep.
So as they're driving, or as they go along, Muddy's just starts. So, Rowan, why are you here?
I was just about to ask you the same question. Why the interest in our crew, Tabaxi? What's in it for you to tag along?
You must have mud in your ears or something. I got a letter from Gundren. He's my friend. Just like he sent a letter to Caligon and Cosette. Everybody here's got a letter but you.
Buddy, I don't need a letter. I found the job posted on a board in town. It's what I do.
I'll give you a letter.
I'll give you two.
I'm just going to give you the one. It's an F.
I've got the other one for you.
Because like at school, it stands for failure. But you really, really don't hurt these people.
I have no intention of hurting these people. They saved my life. Anyone that stands by me is worth their weight in gold. And I have no intention of hurting those people that call them my friends, such as they are. And if you watch yourself, Tabaxi, I won't have to do anything with you either. Prove yourself and I'll have your back as well.
take care of myself.
We can all think we can take care of ourselves until we can't. And then who do we get to watch after us? Who will save us from the mistakes we've made? In any case, I know you don't like me very much, Muddy, but I'm not your enemy. I have no call to be.
Look, you just weren't part of the plan.
Doesn't mean I'm bad. Just means I'm unexpected. As there are a lot of things in life.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. It's just I find you extremely irritating.
I'm sure I have that effect on people. When you go through what I went through, Muddy, there's a lot of things about life that irritate you.
I know a lot about bugging people. Anyway, I'm gonna get some rest. You think that Sildar guy is okay? Should I wake him up?
Nah, he's still breathing.
You're
And
gonna
he's-
stay up here all by yourself awake.
Well, if you think he's able to wake up, if he's willing to talk, you can give him a nudge. See what he'll do.
Alright, so she goes and tries to wake up Sildar. And he just kind of bats her off and goes to sleep.
He's had one more. He's had a rough night, Muddy. He's been through the 7 hells and back again.
Okay, alright. You've got a really unique way of talking. Don't get distracted by anything shiny. Just head down this road. I think we'll be there in about, around daybreak.
God's willing. And I just spur the ox on a little bit faster.
Okay. So it goes about 2-3 hours. Nothing really much goes on after you. You're kind of it's like an uneventful couple hours. Where is it? Okay. All right. So around you kind of notice that the sun's starting to come up. All of you kind of stir awake. The road is coming up. So you guys are all getting up. Ahead, you see you as the rutted track emerges from a wood hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some built on old fieldstone foundations. You see a lot of ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops. So you see a lot of remnants of like an old town, but you see kind of like people have tried to settle here, but you can tell that definitely the bones are still there. There's newer houses and shops, a lot of history in Calagon. You see a lot of this, and it could probably ties into what Gundren had you researching. Most of the newer buildings are on the side of the cart tracks, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. You see children in the early morning just starting to come out and they're playing. And then you see like people are just starting their chores and running errands. And they don't pay you guys much mind. And
Is Sildar awake?
Sildar's awake too, and he's just like, "Ugh, Phandalin. Okay.
So where are we dropping you off?
I think I'm gonna try to get a room at the Stonehill Inn."
All right. Well, maybe we should bed down there ourselves. Why don't we head there? And we'll head there and call it a night when the night comes. What do you guys think?
Not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could grab a pint and maybe find out what this town's all about.
All right, we'll head there first. See if there's if they have any information on. I guess we're supposed to deliver this cart to Gundren, but doesn't he have brothers? Are they here? Sildar, do you know?
Jeez, you're the worst investigator ever. You're supposed to drop it off at Barthen's Provisions. Gosh. Hey, Cosette. Doesn't
That's
look
true.
good. I don't think this guy's gonna be able to find your son. Can't even read a note.
Well, we'll see.
So, are you guys dropping off Sildar first before, or what are you doing? Or what are your plans?
Well, if
Let's
one
go
of
to
you guys
Barthen's Provisions.
do that.
So you're gonna
Smart ass.
so you're gonna take Sildar with you?
I mean,
Yeah,
he was
he
going to go to the
can-
inn, right?
Well, where are you guys going first? He's just like,
We just drop off the cart first, and then we'll follow Sildar to the end.
okay. All right. So, let's see here.
Seen quite a few towns like this in my time. They're doing their best to get back on their feet, but something happened here. You can tell they're not what they used to be.
Okay, so you guys.
Yeah. It's sad. It seems like it was a very bustling town, but now they must have lost a lot of business, because I remember Sildar said something about how it was a very prosperous town because of the mine.
You guys head over to Barthen's Provisions. You would have come into town. Can you guys see the map? Yeah, looks like you guys can see it. Okay, so you're headed over here. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's the wrong map, guys.
Oopsie.
So you guys arrive at Barthen's Provisions.
Mhm.
Right there. So you come in and it's, it's like a provisional store. It seems like it's a big trading post essentially. It's early morning and you see like a lean, balding male, like human, just kind of stocking shelves and everything. And he's kind of bossing around. It's like, Ander and Thistle, we're you guys, uh, shoot, why don't you go stock them shelves? Uh, Gundren's brothers are supposed to be in here any day now.
Hey,
So,
hey, you in charge here?
Oh yeah, hey, Elmar Barthen.
Hi, we have a cart full of supplies for you.
And he looks out behind you, like through the door, and he's like, "Yeah, that's the cart."
Yeah, great. So we can leave it here. You can give us the gold. And,
Give you the gold. All right. Wait. Who sent you?
Gundren.
Hmm.
He
Yeah,
got kidnapped and taken to a castle, and it's a long story. But we brought the cart.
All right. Well, the deal was 10 gold pieces for all of you. It's a pity about
Yes, it
Gundren.
was.
He was my friend.
He was my friend too. Well,
You should go find him.
oh, I know where he is.
Do you?
Yeah, at least I think so. But it's not going to be easy to get to. We should.
Well,
is there
I suppose,
a guard here or something? Maybe we should report that.
Well, this town's guard. You know what? Just keep it to yourselves. I wouldn't tell anybody about what's happening with Gundren. You don't want to tell anybody here, certainly around here. Red brands run everything around here. And I don't
Red
think
brand?
Gundren.
I'm sorry,
Listen,
who?
Look, red brands.
Do I know much about, like, I know a bit about the history. Do I know anything about the current state of things here from my research?
Not too much. I mean, you know a lot about the history, like as far as where it comes from. As for current state of affairs, I don't think you would particularly know. But yeah, but Gundren, he gives each of you 10 gold pieces. So go ahead and add those.
So-
He goes, look, there's no law around here, but I suppose you can maybe. His brothers were through here. Gundren's brothers were through here maybe about. I think it's been about a 10-day. They should be back any day now. I guess I'll give them the cart there, but I guess I'll just pass the information on to them about their brother.
Okay.
Last I heard, but yeah, I mean, I'd keep to yourselves. I mean, you guys, well, most of you, and he kind of eyes muddy a little bit. Won't bring too much attention to yourselves, but I'd keep a close leash on your pet over there.
Exactly why is this town so rough? Is there something amiss?
Look, I'm just trying to keep my head down. Like we got this. Like I said, we got the red brands running the town. They're shaking up. In the name of the town master. I don't know if you really want to know about it. They hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tap House. But I'd be very careful. Keep your heads down. Take your 10 gold pieces each and move on. Go get.
What's the deal? There's a gang? The
They
Red
run the
Brands.
they run the town. Yep. Hey,
Are they responsible for what's going on around here? The town being in the state that it's in.
suppose so. They have a few people here and there who don't want to play ball with them, and they're
Okay, so what does that
making it hard
mean?
for them.
Play ball. What
It's just-
exactly are they not doing? What are these red brands demanding of the town?
Taxes. Name of the town master.
Why do they care so much for the town master?
Look, our town's. I don't know. Look, you guys did your business here. I would suggest that you guys probably just grab a drink, get some rest, and maybe move on. And if you really want to know what's going on,
Agrees. Well, I think it would be fair to Gundren to wait for his brothers to come by and inform them. When do you say they might be back? Anytime now?
I don't know. I heard they were camping just outside of town. There's rumors, but I haven't seen them in about a little over 10 days, week. It's been a while.
Are they coming
But-
in? Do they come into the town regularly?
I'm expecting them to come in. It's been a little bit longer than usual.
All right. Well, I'd appreciate it if they did come in to let them know that we have some info on their brother. That they should check us out. We're going to be staying in the Stonehill Inn for the time being.
I'll be sure to let you know if I find anything, or if they come in, I'll send them out towards your way, Mister
And Caligon.
and Caligon. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Look, if Gundren trusted you guys to bring him over here, he trusts you, or he's got a reason. Gundren's a good man, so bring him back if you can. He's good people.
Well, where he's at, it's likely that we can't. We won't be able to bring him back. Not just the four of us.
Not that we haven't already tried.
All right, you guys. Let me know.
All right.
So
Hey,
she's
is there a library or some collection of books anywhere in this town?
around here. You're not gonna find any books
Yeah.
around here, man.
Okay, well,
Are you a bookworm?
sure. I guess you could say that. I like to know things.
There's some. I guess there's those posters posted around the town you could read if you're really hard up for reading something.
Thanks. I'll remember that. All right. Well, what do you we kind of head off and let him kind of let Elmar do his business and pull Rowan aside. And so what do you think? I mean, you seem to have done this sort of thing before.
Well, I can tell you the first thing about towns like this is you're not going to find what you're looking for in any books. People is what you want to be after. People who know
Ugh.
things. I know, they're not quite your style, but you're going to have to change it if you want to get anywhere in this town, such as it is. Your first bet is to head where they all congregate, which is over by the inn. If you want to
I
find
guess.
anything, that's where you're going to need to go. And I'd recommend you do as he says and stay out of trouble. If these red brands are as rough as he says they are, they're looking for a fight every day of the week.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
fellas,
we'll try to avoid him.
I'd like to get on to the inn, please.
Okay,
Oh,
hold the
right,
horses. We'll no one's stopping you. You could make your way over there as much. We're in town, right? Need
All
an
right.
escort?
And stay clear of the red brands or anybody that looks tough.
Yeah,
You've already been through
yeah. Look, Gundren hired me, one person, to escort him here. Needed the four of you pansies to escort a bunch of shovels and picks. I'm
You
gonna
did
head
a
over.
great job of escorting him. Let me just
Hey,
say
hey!
that
They
went well
came
and
out
well.
of they came out of nowhere. They cheap shotted me.
Yeah, okay, sure. Listen, when you decide to actually prove useful and not want to just run away from Gundren, you just let us know.
I didn't run away from Gundren.
Did Gundren run away from you?
Look, man, we were ambushed. They dragged us into that cave. I was a prisoner, and they beat the living snot out of me, and I still retained all the information that I heard.
Eh,
Don't
dwarves are
give
hardy people.
me any guff. Well, that's great. Dwarves are hardly people. I'm a human, Buster.
Dwarf, human, whatever. It's been a long day. Barely got any sleep.
All right.
So he just kind of.
Let's go to the tavern. We might as well.
Oh,
Y'all coming?
So you're gonna you need me to escort you to the tavern or the Stonehill Inn? I'm going to.
Yeah. What you know what I'm talking about. Let's all go. I think we all could use a bit of a drink and some rest. Also, didn't you offer us money to escort you here?
Yeah. I can take care of it. Let's get to the inn.
All right. Lead
you.
on.
So you guys head over to the inn.
Yep.
Okay, in the center of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. The common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity. Sildar walks up. Sildar walks up to the bartender, and he's just, hey, what is this guy? I'll take a room. So Sildar, you see this exchange happening, and he's talking to the barkeep a little bit. He points to like some guy over in the corner, and he just kind of waves at him, and Sildar goes over there.
I follow Sildar over to waiting for my money.
I too follow close behind.
So you see him whisper to this guy at the table, like over at this table, and he shakes hands and he goes, hold on. I forgot how much he offered you guys.
It was like 50 gold pieces each. It's like a lot.
I don't think it was each. Was it each?
It was like 1,000 million gold pieces.
Hold on, sorry.
I think it was 10. Wait, no, was it 10? No.
I feel like it was more than that.
I'm gonna find it.
This is why you keep good notes, kids, all right? When you play these games, keep good notes.
I got really good notes today, but I did not do good notes the other 2 days.
Well, it was 2 copper pieces.
It was not 2 copper pieces.
2 copper pieces? You think we'd take this job for 2 copper pieces? Get out of here.
2 really shiny.
Uh-huh. That's not the kind of
Oh,
shiny...
okay, here it is. It's so he comes up and takes a bag and hands it to Caligon. There you go. 50 gold pieces. Split it amongst the 4 of you. I'm heading up to my room to get a little cat nap before I go search for my friend.
What friend are you searching for? Gundren?
Jeez. My okay.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. It's been a long week. Where his wizard friend.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. Nope, didn't write it down.
Wizard friend.
Larno Albrecht.
Oh, that's
I'm looking for my wizard friend. Do I gotta really go over this with you guys again?
there needs to be like a previously on.
You
It's
know
like-
who would remember your cute little friend over there with the axe?
Yeah, well, she's suddenly gone silent, so she doesn't like rough towns and inns with questionable decor.
So are we square?
Yep, we're square.
Square here.
Thanks for the escort, guys. Thanks for the healing.
You're welcome.
Be
Anytime.
safe. Be safe.
You as well.
You too. All right. Let's see.
So around the bar or around the inn, there's, like I said, there's a bunch of people nursing their drinks, staring at you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and head up to the. Well, first, I say let's split up these. Let's split up this coin. All right. Let's see. Let's do 12 each, or no, 13 each, and then let's do 14 to Cassette, because she's the one who healed him. So she's really the one who saved his life. So we'll throw the extra piece her way. Does
Fair
that
enough.
sound fair?
That's fair enough.
How do we split up Rowan's share? And that's muddy.
Right. We do 13 each, or 12 each, and then
All right.
13. What does that?
That's fine. I'm gonna give all mine to Cassette.
14 to Cassette. Okay.
You guys are the best friends.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are
Thank you.
are sitting around table doing this, or what's?
No, we were just we just split it up
Out in the
at
open?
the counter, and then
At the
Well,
bar
I mean-
or at the counter? Okay.
kind of like at the counter, and then I turned to the counter and are there any open tables or what?
There's not really any open tables. There's just like stuff in the bar, like on the little. It's not quite a bar. It's an inn. So there's like. There's
Okay.
probably yeah.
It's a wooden counter of sorts.
Yeah.
And it's still early morning, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's about. Yeah, it's probably getting around closer to like 8 in the morning.
Okay. I go up to the I guess the innkeeper.
All right. Hey, Pally.
And then, hi, how's it going?
Going good. Need a room?
I will tonight. How much to hold for tonight?
I just saw it. Okay. I could do it for about 5 gold.
5 gold
5 gold.
per night? Yeah, no. That's insane.
For a lot of you. I got 6 rooms left.
So 5 gold for 4 rooms.
For 4 rooms. Yeah, I'll do it for that.
I still feel like that's a lot.
Well,
I walk up to Ancalagon and I say,
you're free to.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Maybe you and Rowan share a room, if that's okay with you guys, and Potty and I can share a room, and Sildar can.
Sildar paid for his own room.
Oh.
I mean, all right. How about 2 rooms for 2 gold?
I'll do 2 rooms for 3 gold.
This place is it? I'm looking around. Is this a nice place?
It's a nice place. It's like a decent place. I mean, there's other. It's kind of the only. Hold on. Let me.
Mhm.
I'm looking for something real quick. There's a.
I just lean close to Caligon. I'm like, I don't mind sleeping in the dirt, but you look like you're not quite used to that type of treatment. 3 gold for 2 rooms.
You know,
if you
no,
don't like
I'm
the
not
prices,
used to sleeping in the dirt. But
well, if you're sleeping in the dirt,
listen,
you can go over to the
come back.
elderly.
You know,
Look,
it's still early. Why don't we come back later and see if you still want to do 3 gold for 2 rooms, a gold and a half for, 1 room a night.
I heard you can find a place. You can find lodging at the elderly farm if you don't like my prices.
You know what? Maybe we'll do that. But this seems a little. We just earned this money and it just goes away like that. I don't want to do any of that mess.
That's
Don't
life
even have
for
a
you.
Freaking library in this stupid town.
Ah, you're upset there's no library in this town. That's why you're cranky and causing this man problems. 3 gold for 2 rooms isn't going to kill you.
Did you guys
So you do
reset
want to pay it? See?
What if I sing a song? Would you be able to bring the price down to 2 gold, Mr.
my
What was your
name?
name?
Toblin Stonehill.
That's a beautiful name. You guys have a lot of rock, stone type, earthy names here.
Thank you. Sure.
Sure for singing the song?
You're at the Stonehill Inn. You want to sing a song?
Yeah. But if you like it, don't feel like you're pressured into giving us a discount of any sort if you don't like my song. But if you do happen to like it, that would be awesome if you could give us a slight discount.
And if you don't like it, maybe you could take pity on us and reduce our rate anyway.
Sometimes I do tend to sing out of tune, so take pity on me. Or not, or like it. But here I go. Is there any special place that you would like me to sing this song, Toblin?
Look, I can't stop you if you're going to sing a song.
Okay, I'll just sing it here then. Please don't get those goblin arrows lodged in your shoulders again. You guys are fighters, friends and soldiers, and I'll help you as much as I can. But we have to come up with a much better plan. We were very smart as we traveled by cart, and we will win here in Fendalin.
All right. A performance check.
Believe me when I say that's as good as you're going to hear.
Performance check. See what I rolled. A 24.
Okay. So Toblin's like,
He's confused.
I don't know who you people are or what that song's about, but I love the tune. It's a nice. So the whole crowd's just like, yay!
I take a little bow and blow some kisses.
And then she's like, all right, 2 gold pieces.
Yay! Okay,
She
and
takes it.
I'll pay because Patty gave me all of her money.
I turned to Rowan. I like her. It's nice having her around.
Can't argue that.
So all these people are just kind of watching you guys for a while, and then you kind of hear them just like muttering, like they're just like talking to each other. And what do you guys want to do? There's a let's see. You know, there's people milling about. You hear a lot of gossip.
So I'm gonna sorry, you probably couldn't hear me. I'm going to get a drink and some food. Is there drinks and food at the bar or at the counter?
Yeah. So Toblin goes up and goes, oh, hey, Moneybags. What'd it be?
What do you have?
What do you feel like? We got everything from bread to cheese to meat, wine, ale if you're a morning drinker. You a lush? I suspect that other friend of yours is. I got some milk for that cat over there if you want it.
She'll let you know what she wants. I'll just the number 7.
Number 7. Okay. So the number 7, all right, that's a chunk of meat.
Just a chunk of meat?
It's just a big chunk of meat. 3 silver pieces.
I meant that something, a little bit of everything, but like a small portion that makes sense as a meal, like maybe bread and meat and cheese.
A la carte? Or you want the meat? All right, here. He gives you like a bunch of bread and meat and cheese. Like it's kind of like a combo piece. That's 5 silver pieces.
5? Isn't there something that's like...
Good God, man, you're cheap. Hey, you know what? Here.
Fine. 5 freaking silver pieces. This better be the best freaking food that I've ever eaten.
So he gives it to you, and it's just like bread, meat, and cheese. It's like it's like a French dip sandwich.
Oh, I mean, that sounds great. Is it well prepared?
Yeah. It's got
All
all
right.
the accoutrements. It's got a lot of garnish. It's really pretty.
Oh. So I eat it and I enjoy it. But deep down in my heart, I feel like it's still not worth 5 gold pieces.
Silver,
that's a lot. Or silver pieces.
Did you give me 5 gold pieces?
That's why you're going
I gave
broke.
you 5 silver.
Okay.
You talk them up.
Yeah.
5 silver. No, 5 gold.
So,
5 gold,
so Buddy's
okay.
watching this and goes, hey, you don't need investigation skills to differentiate between a gold piece and a silver piece.
So Jeff, am I able to perceive or determine any of the gossip nearby me or what they're saying exactly?
Yeah, you can. Where you guys are still standing over by the counter.
Mm-hmm.
That was my plan until I got distracted by
Yeah,
how
you
expensive
got wrapped
this
up trying
freaking
to
place is.
save your
By what?
allowance over there.
Oh, the prices.
But I didn't realize I was at a freaking,
5-star.
yeah, 5-star
So you see this
crazy Benihana's.
They come out and it's like
But it's always meat and bread.
he
That's all.
slides the
Awesome.
countertop off and reveals this big hibachi. So give me a Well, yeah, next to you, like in the table, like a little bit farther from you,
Mm-hmm.
Jim. You hear a lot of gossip. Can I get a perception check?
Can I get one of those going as well, since that was also my intention?
Sure.
Or,
Uh,
I would like to hear rumors as well.
I have a 9.
Aid in it.
I had a 10.
All right. Well,
Guys,
You guys have cotton in your
so
ears.
you kind of hear like you hear pieces of words from every conversation. You hear, "Oh, sister, the raiders and the orcs and the Tribor Trail and then the Theldendrar is a wood carver and the red the grab is and there's a body and then he's like I found a secret place and they almost caught him." So you can hear everything. It's just like a hustle and bustle.
I picked a hell of a morning to quit drinking.
So this barmaid comes up and goes, "Any of you guys? Can I go for you guys anything else?"
No. But it's great.
Okay.
Maybe.
Listen,
what-
hey, but before you leave, since you seem to be a little bit more amicable than the other guy.
Stonehill. His name is Stonehill.
No,
Yeah,
Toplin, he's just a little bit of a character. You know what? Look, you guys, this is a fine establishment. And you get
Yes.
look, some of the prices are high,
Some of
nothing
them.
but the best. Nothing
Is
but
there a
the-
lot of travel here? Like, what's going on here? How are you able to keep the prices so high in this place and keep the doors open? Is this a wealthy place or what?
It's not a wealthy place, but a bunch of you just come in. We seen Sildar give you that big sack of gold. Figured you guys, nothing but the best. You guys, exactly. You guys got a really good deal. You got a really good deal.
Oh, I'm sure we did. So, aside from being a bunch of terrible people, what else is happening in this town?
Well, the Red Brands won this town. The Red Brands won this town.
And I turn over to Rowan. Am I doing this right? She doesn't seem to be knowing much.
Listen, miss, we understand the Red Brands run this town, but exactly what kind of activities have they been doing as of late?
Look, they're just oppressing the town. Hey, look, are you guys planning on doing something about it? Because I'm
Hey.
really I'm the wrong gal to be talking to if you want to do that. You probably want to go,
No, I just who knows things in this town. We've got some questions about some of the surrounding area. Who knows the area well?
What do you need to know?
I prefer not to just go flinging all this information out about to people who are clearly okay with taking advantage of other people.
We're not taking advantage of other people, sir. Look,
You just said that you saw us throwing the money around, and you decided that was a great idea to take advantage of these guys because apparently
All
they
right,
got
miss.
money.
If you don't know anything about the Red Brands, can you point us in the direction of those who might?
depending on what side you're on, what's your view on this kind of oppression?
Well, it appears to me it's not harming your business any, but it could be harming the rest of the town. Sure hate for your town to disappear and your lovely inn along with it. And if the Red Brands are doing anything that could be causing you or your town some difficulties, well, we might be in the business of correcting that.
I think you look. There's
We're
no
on your side.
okay.
That's more or less what I was getting at.
A lot of you come down through here trying to help us. Does no good. But there's one guy that you could talk to. Hold on.
See, on Caligon, that's how you do it.
I felt like she was confused after you said what you said to her.
Well, I have been known to carry on a bit.
Look, you want to head. Look,
yeah.
listen. Hey, you want to know who you talk to? Head over to the orchard, Eldermath Orchard. Ask for Darren. He'd probably be able to help you if you're interested in helping us out. He's always that old coot, always talking about how his glory days was this big fighter, adventurer, something. Always talking about overthrowing the government, some sort of garbage like that. If you help us, I'm sure he'll refund your 2 gold pieces. But keep in mind, you guys got a 5 gold piece suite for 2 gold pieces. 2 of them.
And a song.
I think the song came from your friend there, genius.
Yeah, but it was still a good one.
All right, off to Adamath Orchard. Let's go. And then I pause before I hit the doorway. Hey, where's it at, by the way?
He's book smart. He's not exactly street smart.
It's just west of here, a little northwest, right in the corner of town. Can't miss it. It's right next to, right. Just go past that Shrine of Luck.
It's
Head a little bit further down past the town green. You can't miss it.
it's
Okay,
right
that sounds
here.
good. Oh, Shrine of Luck sounds nice. I saw it on. I see it on the map, James. As a character, I don't know if I have access to this map.
I think we need some good luck.
It's like a directory in the center of town.
Yeah, you are here. I agree that we do need some luck.
Hey, a
So,
trip by that Shrine of Luck is probably in order.
I've
Okay.
been very unlucky my entire life. So
So you guys
maybe
headed.
a little bit of luck.
You
would be
guys
nice.
headed to the orchard by way of the
Yes.
Shrine of
By
Luck.
way of the shrine.
Yes.
We're off to go to the orchard. But first we go
The
stop by the shrine.
wonderful orchard of luck.
Find a rhyme with that.
Buck. Muck.
You're getting closer. All right. So we amble out into this dirt road.
And I'm very full after my French dip.
Okay.
Very expensive.
Exquisite meal. of
So
a-
then, all right. So all of you guys have not eaten, right? Okay.
Not yet. This guy had really expensive bread and water or whatever it was, but
Okay. So it's been a long time since you guys have eaten. All right.
oh, great.
Well, should we grab something on the way out?
I'm just gonna
Rowan?
grab something off a discarded table, off a plate on a table. It's a little turkey leg.
It has a
Alright.
bite in it.
right.
It's already got a bite in it.
Give me a sleight of hand, Jim.
Yeah,
Or how are you? Are you just grabbing it?
Yeah, just kind of like swiping it up really quick.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh God. 16.
16.
Yep.
Okay, you kind of grab it. There's like so much hustle and bustle. Like Toblin just kind of saw you do it. He just kind of laughs it off.
It's probably old anyway.
I just really quick run up to Toblin and ask if there's any like fruit and nuts for the road, like trail mix.
Trail Sell little packets on the counter.
So he gives, I don't know, he gives you like a little bag of like cheese crumbs,
Oh,
Cheese crumbs.
like little cheese bits of broken cheese and breadcrumbs.
this is nice. Thank you. Do you have, how much is your milk?
How much is it? The milk? Here you go. Here's a
6
cup of
gold.
milk.
Thank you, Toblin.
Did you see that on Caligon?
You're amazing.
He just gave her that cup of milk like they were going out of style.
And I just give him a little hug. Bye, Tobin. See you later. Thanks for the crumbs and the milk. and I asked Potty, I got you. Well, it's actually on the house, but do you like milk, Potty? I like to call you Potty because that's the name that you introduced us to with, and it's very endearing. So, would you like some milk?
Are you guys still in the? Sorry, I was looking at. Are you guys still in the inn?
I think I stepped out the front door.
Danny, are
I
you still in
believe
the
I
inn?
stepped out as well.
I'm still in there with.
Okay, yeah, Potty's still in there.
Yeah.
So Potty looks at the milk, and she pulls out 2 gold pieces and goes, "Give me 2 pints of ale." And she just kind of double fists it and then just.
She's a saucy cat.
I'll just drink the milk myself then. It's like, this is good. It's not expired or curdled. It's actually very good. And then I join Aunt Callaghan and Rowan. I'm like, come on, Potty, we're gonna go to the library and the Shrine of Luck. Are we going to the library?
Gotta go to the orchard.
The orchard.
Orchard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's no library in this godforsaken place.
That's why he's butthurt about it.
Also, what do I know about Phandalin?
The extent of what you know about Phandalin is pretty much what Sildar told you,
Okay,
and that's
All right.
yeah.
I wrote
mean-
that all down, so I know what it is. So you don't have to go over it again, unless you want to.
Okay, I'll go back.
We should make you go over it, Aaron.
So here's what I know about Phandalin.
You know, fact check you.
Okay, so it's home to Wave Echo Cave, which is has since caved in and has been lost. But was how Phandalin kind of came to be, was because of this mine that had a great forge in it. The Great Forge of Spells, which is a magical forge capable of creating magical weapons.
Mhm.
But then orcs attacked and caved in the entrance,
Mhm.
and it was lost.
And wizards.
And wizards.
Orcs and
Orcs and wizards. Oh, okay. All right, and that's the majority of what I
Yeah.
know.
That's the gist of it. So the mine's been lost, and everyone's kind of looking. That's Forge is kind of the center of it all, of what they're looking for. That's about what you know.
Awesome. So we're headed towards the Shrine of Luck.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys stopping at the shrine?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. The shrine, you could see it like from the entrance of the. It's just right across the street. So you head over there, and you see. Hold on.
I'm just munching on my turkey leg as I'm walking across the street, like I'm at Ren Fair.
Did you take that off of a table?
No.
Did, I don't remember you having that or ordering that. How much was it?
It was 3 gold pieces.
Good lord.
So as
Why
you
would you
guys,
pay that much?
That's more than the room.
I never
That's funny.
never go back there. Just don't ask about the turkey legs either.
he stole the turkey legs He's a thief. He's a dirty thief. He's as much of a dirty thief as you are cheap.
You know, Muddy, I'm starting to really regret.
And she's just like, yeah, you're a thief.
Who gave her ale?
I don't even know if she's old enough to drink.
I tried to give her milk, but she didn't want it.
She's not.
Milk is for babies.
How-
Babies latch to the teat. I'm not a baby. And she's slurred speech, but she seems she's walking straight. Like she's
She's like faking
she's
it.
actually better,
Which wrong.
a little tipsy. Okay, so you guys head over to the shrine and you kind of see this elven lady this young elven lady just kind of sitting there praying and kind of, she's just praying and she's just, I failed and I'll go back. She's just kind of like muttering to herself, I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll go back.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. But can you tell me a little bit about this shrine? What's the deal with this? You seem to know since you're here and praying to it.
Pardon? And when you look at her, you can see that her face, like she looks like she got worked over pretty bad.
Oh.
And she goes, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was that?
Do you need some help? You look rough.
Oh, no. Oh gosh.
I think Muddy, can you maybe do a little something?
Oh, sure. Now everybody wants Potty. My name is Potty. Potty. Let's see what I have here. What is it? Oh, no, don't want to do that. That's going to be an owie.
Next time we don't give her
it's
anything
fine.
to drink.
What are the words?
I think she's.
I can do either
her.
healing word or inflict wounds. But
No. Not the first one, the in healing word.
I get the words mixed up.
It's healing word, Putty. Don't if you do inflict
You know,
wounds,
you
really
just-
hurt her.
You
So
just.
she just kind of
go.
I
You're
know
fine.
it. And then she kind of touches her, and then there's just like a heal. Like you see the elf kind of go back to. And she's like, "Thank you. My name is on the other tab."
That's
My name is-
quite an interesting name you have there.
The other tab.
My name is Sister Gareli.
I have to write down more notes.
Garielli. I don't know how to say that name.
Like a salami company?
Sister.
She's like, "Thank you." Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So the shrine, and what happened? What happened to you?
Oh, I'm praying to Timora. The shrine is dedicated to Timora.
Okay.
Hold on.
Look, my superiors had asked me to persuade Agatha to give me information about a spell book.
Information about a spell book. Persuade Agatha?
Yes, the Banshee.
Agatha the Banshee? Like as in an actual banshee, or is it like a nickname?
Suffice it to say that it did not work out well for me. I'm trying to find a way. I believe
So you were trying to persuade Agatha to give you a spell book?
Or information about a spell book. I'm trying to find a way to turn this town around. To be
Okay.
free of these red brands.
Did the banshee attack you?
The bench, she never showed.
So it was the red brands that
No.
Was it Agatha?
Who are you?
friends, clearly, since we healed your face.
Well, I know that, but what brings you here? Can you help me?
Yeah, we're here to help you get.
Mhm.
I would like to know very much about that spell book. To help
I-
you.
I'm Cosette. I'm here. We're all here to help you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, sister.
Oh, and Caligon. Sorry, I forgot to. I was
But,
probably supposed to. tell you my
Whitecrest,
name.
Rowan Whitecrest.
And that's Potty. She's the one that healed you.
Potty. And Potty's like, my name is Redemption in a mud pot. And she does like a little flourish. And she's actually very, very nimble. She does one of these pirouettes in the air and then lands in a curtsy.
Like, wow, she's super graceful when she's drunk.
That's right, sister. I'm graceful. Not you, sister, but Cosette over there, my sister. Anyway,
Not her real
So-
sister.
Yeah.
How-
Anyway,
how can we help you? She's like, I believe that this creature needs to be persuaded with a gift
the
Type
banshee.
of gift.
to show herself and give me give the information that I need.
And what type of gift does she need?
Oh, just a moment. Great. Okay. So
Make sure y'all watch Potty. She doesn't disappear or eat things that she shouldn't.
Is it? I don't. Is she trying? Is it an actual banshee? Because those things.
They're not good. And I'm
No.
hoping
no,
that
no.
it's just a nickname, because if it's actually a real life banshee, the four of us are going to be, well, a bit ill equipped.
I am curious about this
Excellent.
spell book. I'm sure there's a lot of info in there.
Unless it's not a spell book we want to be taking. If it's a deadly spell book or a spell book of evil, it should be buried.
Information is information. I think that we can. It's. I don't know if information is good or evil. It just depends on how you use it.
I can't argue that point. As I've seen both.
Well,
It's
I'm
kind
glad
of
we're-
like emotions.
What?
Like they're not really bad or good the way that you look at them. They're all actually valid.
So if I get angry, I take my sword and drive it through the closest man next to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It could be good.
that's- those are actions. Those are definitely. But emotions, they teach you about
Ah,
yourself. You don't act on all emotions.
you know, Cosette, you're smarter than you look.
Thanks.
I don't.
So you see, Sister Gurieli, she's kind of digging through like her pouch, and she produces a silver comb, and it's encrusted with jewels. And she goes, I believe that if you give this to her, she will be able to tell you the location of Bo Gentle's spell book.
Of Bo Gentles?
The legendary mage. But you must flatter her. That's the only way. Maybe you'll be able to trade this.
Where is she at?
Off the she is
She's somewhere
no,
out getting in trouble.
Do.
Probably making a mess right now.
She said to flatter the banshee. Was I understanding that correct?
Yeah, which
you can find her
we'll probably leave that to you. I don't think I.
You can find her lair just west of Coneyberry. North, if you go north on the Tribor Trail.
So after you get this spell book, what are you going to do with it? You said it's going to help you turn this town around. You're going to like use it to like kill all the red brands or something?
Look, I have taken a vow. All I do is gather information and I deliver them to my superiors. We are dedicated to thwart demands, thwart tyrants, and anybody who grows too strong to free them from oppression. My superiors want me to find this information and I give it to them. That's what I do. I'm not a mercenary. I'm not in it for the money. I'm here to free this town any way that I can, but I cannot do it by myself. If you can help
We'll help
me,
you. We'll help you. We'll be happy to help you. But yeah, we'll be happy to help you. How far away is how far away is this lair?
it's about 65 to 70 miles northwest of here.
Ooh, that's a while.
That's a travel.
You know what?
I can offer you. I don't have any money.
You know what? In the name of justice, we'll do this for you. We just we'll do it. Right, guys?
Muddy goes, I'm not interested in money either, but I'm clear-headed enough right now to know that I am not 100% when I'm not in the greatest of states. Can you offer us something to help us along? Like, I can't heal. If you don't have any money, you have to have something else that we can use. And she's just you know what? Can you just give my friends like? Do you have? And she goes, I can offer. I was gonna say before your friend offered to do everything for free, which is what we'll do. But I can offer you guys each a potion of healing.
I did. You know what?
If you
That
do
sounds
that.
fair.
Thank you, sister.
Agreed.
But on the return.
Oh,
Ah,
Actually, wait.
How about
You guys look really rough. Here's one for you, and one for you. And Muddy goes, I don't need it.
well, I could take hers if
Well,
you want to give it to me. I'll hold on to it for you, Muddy. I mean, not you, but someone, because you don't need it.
she didn't offer it to Muddy.
Oh, okay.
To each of you. Okay. So you have that.
so we'll take the comb. We'll head over to the lair.
You're gonna head to the
And-
lair.
Well, I mean, probably not like immediately, but eventually we'll probably get around to it.
So where are you headed now?
As a party, we are headed towards the orchard.
Okay.
We're going to take a stop by the orchard. We're going to get some more information. We're going to head back to the inn.
before we leave, I turn to the sister, and in Elvish I say that I promise you, sister, that this deed will be done, and the right will be made, and the wrong will be made right. Then I kind of do a little bow.
And she says, thank you, brother. 3 lefts will take you in a circle. So will 3 rights. 4.
Yes,
And she goes,
yes, they will.
I've got jokes. Godspeed.
Yes, yes, you do.
And I heard all of that. And I like when we're far enough away from her, I turn to Rowan and I go, is this like some Elvish joke that I don't get? Because I don't think that was very funny.
You could understand. Can you understand them?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you do, huh?
Oh yeah. I speak
Like-
a lot of languages.
Yeah.
I'm like, Elvish humor is never funny.
I guess so.
And Muddy goes, what was the joke? What was the joke?
Like, there was none.
I just figured that a lot of Elvish humor is really logical.
And sometimes illogical.
All right, so where do you guys headed now?
Guess we're going to the orchard.
Yep. Ettermath Orchard.
Okay.
Potty, I think you were the answer to her prayer. I think we all were.
So, Potty, how old are you exactly? And are you old enough to drink? And how many drinks did you have? I have quite a lot of questions.
Which I am not obligated to answer, Rowan White Chest.
Close enough.
Oh, you're going to the orchard. Never mind. Sorry, I'm in the wrong. There's the orchard.
Potty really is drunk.
I wonder what kind of fruit.
Oh,
they'll
did
have.
we take the comb?
I don't
thought you
know.
did.
Did you? She handed it to you.
Thought you had it.
Well, you
Yes,
guys
yes.
did. Obviously, you guys accepted it. So who has it? Did you
I
take
have
it,
it.
Aaron? Okay.
Okay, it was a silver comb. Whoa.
It was a silver comb
jewels.
encrusted with jewels.
Oh, come on.
Oops. Having trouble putting it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
They never make them large enough, do they?
I was like trying different pockets. I tried like
Like-
one pocket. It was just big enough. It was like
Inside the jacket.
another pocket. Like
Okay, so you guys head over past the Shrine of Luck into the town green, and you head over to the orchard. So you walk by and you see this big grove of like apple trees. Next to it is a home, a little cottage, some might call it. So as you guys kind of head over towards the house, you hear like a whoosh, whooshing, whooshing, and you see. Hold on, I just spilled a bunch of water.
It was that intense.
No, hold on. Thanks.
What?
with that, we take an intermission. Just kidding.
Actually, yeah, it's I don't want to get it on my hard drive. Sorry. We'll be back after a short break.
It's
15
very
minutes. We'll
theatrical.
be back at 8. But
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I was muted, but I said, "Hey, welcome back to AminoQuest after a 15-minute intermission, which was 15 minutes earlier than usual because I knocked over my water bottle."
Someone got into their act a little too much.
So we left off. We stopped at the Stonehill Inn to try to secure a room, and Caligon didn't like it because he was a cheapy guy. And, there was a lot of, trouble about that. We found out that Muddy's actually very graceful when she's got a couple of pints of ale in her. And we made our way over to the Shrine of Luck, where we met Sister Gariel, who gave our adventurers a possible quest, which they gladly took, but decided to put it off till later. And now they are headed over to Eldermath Orchard, where they are looking for Darren Eatermath. So as you guys walk up, you can see kind of the apple trees, and I guess you see the cottage. As you approach the cottage, you kind of hear the sound of like a blade chopping through like apples, like just towards the back of the house, and you hear
Hey, do you guys hear the sound of a blade chopping through apples near the back of the house?
I kind of had a feeling that there's something back there.
Let's go check it out.
We
Always go
to
for the
check of
cheap.
the house. Yeah.
So shall we go back there?
Okay, so as you guys head back there, from the back you see the back of you see this silver-haired half-elf, super fit, super agile. He's just kind of tossing apples up in the air and slicing them in half, and they're all landing in this basket. Like, he's just really strong precision type of guy, and he's just trying to stay sharp.
Excuse me, are you Darren?
Half! Who are you?
And Caligon. This is Rowan and Muddy or Potty, and that's Cosette. We're here to ask you some questions about the town. We heard that you know some things, know a thing or two.
Or three.
Have you come to help me teach these ruffians a lesson?
Yes.
If by ruffians you mean red brands, and yes, we most certainly are.
That's exactly what I mean. They just need a lesson taught to them. Someone needs to take a stand against them and Glassstaff.
Glassstaff?
Sorry, who?
Is he the town master?
Glassstaff is the leader of the Red Brands, young man.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just I wanted to settle down here and he picks up an apple off a tree and grow my apples, bake my apple pie, bake my apple fritters, bake my apple chips. There's lots of things that you can make with apples, and that's all I wanted to do. I came back to Neverwinter after a long, hard life of fighting and protecting this world. To what? To come back to this town that's bullied by these ruffians.
So tell us a little bit more about. We're new to town. Tell us a little bit more about these ruffians, so we can help you teach them a lesson.
Specifically about this Glassstaff character.
Hi, baby. Sorry. So.
Are you watching, Dad? Are you watching?
Okay, so
Anyway.
so Glassstaff is the wizard he leads the red brand, these people. Like I said, they've been here since I've gotten here. I wasn't expecting to be here. I tried to settle here. Figured, we'll leave well enough alone, but I made a promise. Have an oath.
So
We
how
have-
how many of these red brands are there?
Oh, how long have you been in town? You'll run into them sooner or later. They're
A few
swarming.
hours.
Oh, give them time. I'm assuming you guys aren't a threat. I really hardly see how. Give them time. What are you looking for? What brings you here?
Information, really. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, the red brands are terrorizing this town, but and more than one of you people want to do something about it. We just met sister Garel.
Yes. She's after that. You'll find that a lot of our goals here align. I mean, look,
So we want to help sister, and we want to help you. I mean, it seems to me that if we're trying to overthrow this gang, that we should work together and do this at the right time. Do you agree?
I think these, my methods differ from that of the dear sister over there. These ruffians only know the blade.
I mean, she wants to find a spell book.
I can see how that would make sense, being glass staff and all. But that's the
So-
long way.
Yes, but to have our bases covered, let's say you hold off on teaching these ruffians a lesson. We go help the sister out, and we strike at the same time. How does that sound? And then we can sit down over a nice apple fritter, and you can give us a little bit of a. You can tell us a little bit about yourself and the town, and maybe some of the area around here.
Look,
like
Magic has its place. Magic has its place. People here just want Phandalin to prosper again and to grow. People have been looking for that blasted mine. And now you're starting to hear stories of not just ruffians, but demons, undead demons.
How long have these undead demons been plaguing your town?
I don't know. People have been digging around the old owl well. Many prospectors have been coming here babbling about being chased by the undead. Perhaps maybe if you go there and check it out.
By a well, you say?
There may be dangerous magic there. The ruins of the old watchtower of Netheril. May lie there, and that could be what they're digging for. I'm not sure what's raising the dead. I don't know if it's related to Glassstaff or anything that's going on in this town or the surrounding areas.
Turn to Caligon and I say,
Everything is connected.
I would agree. I turn on Caligon and I say, It appears we have more than one role to play in this town. What do you think would be the proper course of action?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, if we take this magic from this spell book, we might be able to use it against the Red Brand and the demons.
I agree. I
would recommend we do just that.
By looking at you, I don't know if you are strong enough to tackle any kind of magic, and I seriously doubt you're able to handle the Red Brands themselves. But there's power
You're
in
right.
numbers. There's power in numbers.
Exactly, which is why I think you wait for us to get back with that spell book, and we have the best chance of figuring this out. Is there anyone else around town that is sympathetic to your cause?
I don't know. All I know is I see a lot of injustice. And if I'll wait, I'll give you if you come back and I'm not here, you can find me at the Sleeping Giant Tap House where they're known to be.
All right.
Would you like to put that axe to work not chopping apples? Or
My
would you
dear,
like to?
this is not an axe. And
Or
he draws his sword, his long sword.
okay. Would you like to revisit your days when you were fighting demons and
I just want to fight for what's right, and these people have long been oppressed. I just want to be able to bake my apple pies and my apple fritters and my apple chips and sell it to the people of this good town and just make a polite, just make my living from apples.
Then come
But
with us,
I cannot
lend a
stand
hand,
by.
and help us defeat these evils that are plaguing you and your
If
town.
you need me, I will either be at the Sleeping Giant Tap House or Tressendar Manor, the ruin at the east edge of town.
well, then we will find you if we need you then.
What are you going to be doing at the What are you going to be doing at the ruins?
The ruins is where I believe that their safe house lies.
Okay.
But you can't. Again, it's a hunch. I believe it's there. But to know
Listen,
for sure, you need to grab some of them and talk to them at the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
We'll get there. But listen, before you go off going and doing anything crazy, I think you should wait here. Remember, you said it. There's safety in numbers. We don't know enough about their numbers and what's going on here. We've got other issues going on. And trust me, I want to take care of this problem just as much as you do. But
Not very impressed by you, young man. You do a lot of talking and researching and reading stuff that's it's a lot of non-action, if you ask me. The time is now.
okay, go get yourself killed. Have fun.
And Caligon, our best bet is still that spell book. I'm telling you, we can handle all of this in one fell swoop.
I agree. So obviously this guy's eager to go get himself killed. So
I think he can handle himself. We'll do what we need to do.
I will wait if the group that I'm waiting for is worth waiting for.
Do
I
you
don't see
happen to have any apple pies on hand that I can buy from you, or any apple crisps or apple fritters?
What type of crust?
I like it a
Apple
little
crumble?
bit golden.
Crumble?
Yes.
Lattice,
Oh.
traditional.
Hmm. I really like the lattice. That sounds very fancy. Would you guys like some pies?
I'm a bit of a crumble
Callahan?
man myself, and some cider if you have it.
Ooh.
1 silver
Sure, yeah.
for the pies.
Let's have
For
some
you,
pie.
young lady and young man. 1 silver for the pies. And we have hit 30 followers.
All right. You know
So
what
you
that
guys,
means?
The
you guys
pies.
get to decide within reason what happens next. Again, be kind, because as you can see, we're a little sluggish today.
It's all
We're
the ale.
having fun. We're having fun. This guy Darren's slinging pies. He knows his little pieology, but not pizza pies, apple pies.
Because he's not from New York or Chicago.
Apple
So
pie.
yeah, keep us posted and let us know what happens next. But again, so he offers you guys your pies for 1 silver piece each. He throws the cider in for free.
Yes.
But so Rowan, Cosette, get your pies. And he says, okay.
Oh, here you go.
Oh,
Here's,
yeah, you're right.
Right.
Pleasure.
There you go.
And what about you, little boy? This guy, I see the
I'm
armor.
full.
You're full?
Yep, I had a nice big meal beforehand.
At the
So I'm
Stonehill
good.
Inn? At the Stonehill Inn, huh?
Yes.
Good. Yes.
Yes, it was tasty.
Yeah.
It was definitely
I like their
Expensive.
number.
tasty.
I like their number 7. It's the best.
Yeah, I'm sure it is great. I don't think I had that. I think I had a different combo.
No, the number 7's well worth the 1 copper piece. It's a big deal. So
Okay.
This off.
So
I knew it.
right.
look,
What time is it now?
It's
it's been about it's probably getting close to around like noontime.
Okay. Listen, Darren. Okay. We're trying to we've got to go persuade a banshee. Okay. Have you come across any banshees in your travels? Any words of wisdom that you can impart upon us?
I had a fiance once. Hey yo.
what is with these elves and their jokes?
Oh God.
I learned that one from my elvish side.
I really like the humor of this city. I can get used to this.
I've crossed
never-
paths with a banshee or two. You
Okay.
better be just. We can defeat these people without whatever it is you seek. We just need to shake them up a bit, scare them.
And
Yes, but didn't you say before that you couldn't handle it? Can we handle it or not?
I can't handle it by myself.
So the 5 of us can handle it.
Possibly. I don't know. You're not
Possibly
very
is not good enough.
You're not very impressive, young man, little boy. Little
Well,
boy in your half.
Maybe if we had a spell book that was from a powerful mage, that might help us out a little bit. And the help of others.
I'm not going to waste my time chasing after a banshee when I've got my blade, who's slayed many, many people. But I'm old enough to admit that I am older now, and I need a group of adventurers with some metal.
So what would you like us to do? I just need you to give us a straight answer.
You came to me.
Yeah.
I would like you to just go to the well or to the Red Brand hideout or to the Sleeping Giant Tap
The
House.
manor. The man.
Look, it's better to get the information that you're looking for from the horse's mouth. And I don't mean a real horse. I mean
Thank you.
straight to the source, because you don't seem very bright.
Do you think that the red brands would be scared of the banshee?
I don't know, young lady. I don't know.
As I'm stuffing
I'm
my
just
face with the
telling
pie.
you.
This is really good. This is the best pie ever.
Look,
Listen, is there a smithy or something in this town?
yes.
Someplace where I can
There's
purchase
some
some
noisy bird.
items.
Yeah, there is. It's. I thought that. There is. Northeast of here, just down the road.
Great. I'm headed that way.
We're gonna have. Okay.
Thank you for your time, Darren. Sorry about the boy.
Well, we know where to find you at the Sleeping Giant Tap House if we need you. We'll see you soon. Hopefully. Bye.
Or we might be dead. We'll follow you in Calagon since you seem to want to get a souvenir from the town before you head out.
Okay.
So where's the Smitty? Where's the Smitty at?
I head past the smithy and head to Barthen's Provisions because I don't actually want to go to the smithy.
Okay.
I just wanted to get away.
So you're back at Barthen's Provisions.
Okay.
What I'm looking for a net.
A net?
A net.
What do you need a net for?
Yeah, Annette lives down the street. Just kidding.
He's
I
got
hate this town.
I kind of love it.
It's kind of growing on me.
Okay, let me see. So you go back to Barthen's Provisions. You're looking for a net. Let me see
Mm-hmm.
how much that cost.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get through this with a straight face now. Great.
Well, I think it's because I whispered to Encalagan. I think it's because, you know,
Welcome back. So you're looking
place-
for a
We
fishing
have
net?
time to set.
I'm trying to explain my thoughts.
We don't want to
I'm
hear
listening.
Let me see if I can find it.
Just a regular net.
Hurry up while he's looking for the net. Tell us your songs.
I was just saying this place has probably gone through a depression, and when people are going through depression, they really try to cover up their emotions with happiness.
Or gallows humor.
Because I'm not going through anything right now. I'm just
This poor bastard over here
Oh.
spent his last Friday on
I think she's
meat and
trying to.
cheese.
I think she's trying to teach me about emotions or something. Do I come off as like not emotional?
You're a little bit stunted. I mean, not just in your growth. You're kind of, you're hard to read.
you're well read, but you're hard to read.
I think you just talk too much.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I'll keep all of that in mind. But
So
anyway,
you end up at Barthen's
This town is confusing.
Provision.
all right. Barthen, you got a net?
I don't think you're gonna be able to find a net here. You might have to go over to Lion Shield Coster to find something like that.
Not this town. All right, let's see.
You just
And
have to talk to
where's
all
that?
of them.
I'm looking on the map.
See it. It's right.
Lion
right
Shield
past the
Coster is right
temple.
across from
Oh,
the
it
Town
is.
Master's halls. You'll be able to find any weapons or anything of that sort there. We don't have any kind of nets for what you're looking for.
Great. See ya. Thank you.
We all just scuttle across town to
As he
the.
goes, like Barthen's just like, that fella's a little rude.
He's a nerd. Bookish, you might say. He can't help it.
Then I go to the.
He's not good at social settings. Dances are absolutely horrible.
So I'm at the Coster.
Okay,
Do you
so
have
you
any-
walk in and there's this this human woman about 35 tending, the back of the store.
Hi. Do you have any? Do you have any nets for sale?
What you looking to catch there, sexy?
Stuff, animals, and things.
All right. Well,
Things that you'd catch with a net.
you don't look like one of them red brand fellas. I'm not going
You're
to
right.
sell. Yeah, well, I'm not selling jack poop to any of them.
Yep,
So
that's
I'm
the vibe
asking
that I
you
get.
again, what do you need a net for? You willing to hurt somebody in this town?
If they deserve it.
I'm talking to little shorty over here, son.
All right, little shorty. What are you going to catch?
This town. I just want to buy a net. It just.
I'm
there's
just
no
trying to
library.
make sure you're not going to use it to hurt anybody. Sure, I got nets back there. But the thing is, look, listen, son.
Do
The
you
thing is,
want me to hurt somebody or
no.
not?
Do you want me to hurt you, son?
I get
Look,
very mixed messages
well,
in this town.
I'll tell you what. You know what the mixed messages are? Is I'm really low on supplies here because my last supplies never came in from the Tribord Trail. So if I'm going to sell the last of my weapons to anybody coming in, specifically strangers, I need to make sure they're not going to hurt anybody in my town.
I will not hurt anybody in your town.
No, if you're running with them ruffians or those red brands or any of them goblin fellers who I'm pretty sure took all my crap, I sure as heck don't have anything for you.
But I have something for you.
I think you got a couple things for her.
So we're headed up the Tribord Trail. We're going to head up there early tomorrow morning. We've got a little errand to run up there. How about we take care of trying to find what happened to that shipment of yours?
2, 3, it's like 4 side missions.
All right. I mean, that shipment was coming down here from Neverwinter.
Okay.
Never arrived. Where are you coming from?
We are coming from. Where are we coming from?
Oh, go look at my notes.
We came from Neverwinter.
There you go. That's right.
What a coincidence.
Wait, were we that shipment?
No, because
That's that ship, but we brought it off. Yeah, dropped it off over at the provisions place.
But then we were told to
Look,
drop it off at the.
We don't
provisions
sell
place.
any of that stuff over at Barthen's. This is a weaponry shop. We sell weapons. If you had a shipment and you deliver it to Barthen's and he took a bunch
Okay.
of hardware like blades and axes and
Oh, baby.
swords and shields, then he wouldn't take that stuff because he doesn't sell that stuff, right?
Or
You're
would he?
right. We delivered mining supplies.
Yeah, I'm not looking for mining supplies. I'm looking for my stuff. You want to buy a net? I'm leaning right now towards believing you. If you want a net, I'll sell it to you.
How much?
1 gold piece. Because
I
I
feel
don't
like
got
that's
much.
fair.
Oh, for
I
the love of...
don't got much.
I just pushed Caligon aside. Here, a gold piece. And here's another one for my troublesome friend. 2
I
gold
was
pieces.
gonna pay it. I was gonna.
You were
pay
going to
it that
argue for the
time.
next 20 minutes, piss her off, and we're going to have to go outside and make our own net.
All right.
I offered.
So
well,
you
I
get a
offered.
net.
Thank you.
You guys need anything else?
But would you like our help or not? Do you want us to keep an eye out for it, or do you want us to not?
I could use a couple more arrows if you have them.
One at a time. Let me see. Arrows. How many you need?
Just about 3 ought to do.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it. It's 1 gold piece for 20. So they're not a la carte here.
Ah, it's one of these stores. All right, forget it. I'll visit you when I come back from whoever's ass I end up kicking, and that, kissing too. Either one.
Anyone else?
Anything could happen in this town.
Look, hey, short round.
Yep. Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm looking. I lost my tab. Oh, I closed the window. Great.
I start humming.
Uh-oh.
Those goblin arrows stuck in your shoulder. Because you brought up arrows. I don't know, now it's in my head.
Where'd you find a halfling?
Okay.
She's super cute.
Okay. Just picking up any old random halfling happens to be wandering around the store. You don't even know where it came from. You don't know where it's been.
Look, if you find my stuff, I'll give you 50 gold pieces, and I'll help you any way that I can. But right now, I give you a good price on the net. I tried to give you a good price on 20 arrows, and I don't have much inventory.
We appreciate it, and we'll take you up on that offer, and we'll bring you back your cart full of weapons, and we'll get that money from you. And you know what? We'll help you deal with these red brand guys, because you seem like such a lovely lady.
Well, much obliged, Skippy.
Do you happen to
anyone else
have
need it?
any rope? Yes.
Sure, let me...
I also promise not to hurt anyone in your city.
Oh, my dear, you're too pretty to hurt anyone, it looks like. Wait, you guys don't have any rope in your starters pack?
I think I do.
Got
Yeah.
like 50 feet of
Got
rope.
50 feet of rope. I could make my own net.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if you want it, I can
Crochet.
sell you 50 feet for a gold piece.
That sounds great. Here you go.
All right.
You are quite lovely.
Anything else?
Oh, you've been more than kind.
Definitely a follower suggestion. People want a dragon.
Okay. So,
It's all you and Caligon.
okay. So we have a head out of. I'm done at the Coster. If
Okay.
everyone else is, so I'm going to go ahead and head out.
I'm good.
Oh, do you have any kind of dragon, like figurines or anything like that? That you could
probably
sell
have
me?
to. I don't have any dragon figurines here, sweetie.
Okay, worth a shot. I'll see you later. We will see you soon if we need anything.
You're not taking that halfling with you, are you?
She really likes this apple pie.
If only we don't have enough food for all those mans to feed.
She's so cute and cuddly.
All right, half the trip, and then you gotta let her go. She'll go right back to her parents. It's all right. All right. So where are we wandering off to now?
Where do you guys
Well,
want to go?
I think we're headed back towards the. Well, I actually have to stop by somewhere. I'm actually gonna let's head back to the shrine and see if the good sister's still there. I have some questions for her.
Okay.
You're headed back to the thing,
To the
to
shrine.
the shrine. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys head to the shrine.
Too much. Another suggestion is town green. I believe that's on your map.
Dear rather.
All right, so you head over there. The the sister's still there.
Okay. Sister. Hi. Do I know much about Tamora?
Give me a religion check.
Checking religion.
Religion, check, religion.
Right, and that is a 12.
Okay, give me a minute.
What you on about, Aunt Caligon? What's your plan with this one?
Well, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to try to get on her good side and figure out what she knows about the spell book and what her plan for it is. Also, I'm going to ask if sometimes religious folk have books and things like that. So I'm going to see if she has anything that I can use to better myself, better prepare.
I don't know what you're trying to find is in a book, but more power to you if you can find it.
Anything can be found in a book. Everything can be found in a book.
Sorry, I'm
You'll see.
sorry. Hold on.
Grisette, how was that pie?
It's very good. I'm on my last piece. I gave the halfling a bunch of pie.
Oh, is that why she toddled off in a hurry? Share it with the rest of the townsfolk. It's all the nice.
I'm sure the pies are famous in this town. But yeah, it's the you know how every place when you travel to
What did you roll, Aaron? A 12?
Yes, it was a 12.
Okay, yeah. With a 12, you know very just like the basic stuff that she's the god of good fortune and luck. And you kind of know that she dealt harshly. Like she blessed a lot of people who dealt harshly with a people who followed another god called Vishaba. But nothing else. Like it's just more of like a luck type thing.
Okay.
and good
What was the name of the
fortune.
god?
Beshaba, Beshaba.
Shaba. Okay. Sister.
Yes.
So, tell us a little bit more about this spell book. What do you know?
I don't know much about it. I do what my I do what my superiors tell me to do.
And where are your superiors? Is there a temple here, or where? How do you get that information?
Um,
She's thinking about it. She doesn't know if she wants to answer you. You got a shifty face.
Oh, nobody trusts me because
And you smell funny.
I'm just trying to like get all the information I can. You know.
It's like the mob around this town. Nobody wants people to ask too many questions.
I'm gonna ask all the
trust you.
questions.
I trust you. I trust you too. And even Potty. I mean, she's a little bit creepy, making little dolls out of goblin skin and guts that look like us. But I think it was a good thing that she tossed yours away, Rowan. I was hoping that she tossed mine away too.
Well, I don't know what it is.
I don't know anything about the spell book. Okay. The Harpers asked me to find information from her about the spell book. I don't know if it's a location or anything like that.
The Harpers, they're your bosses.
I'm a member of the Harpers. They're a group of a network of spies.
Oh, so are you a sister or not?
I'm a sister.
Oh, but now these Harpers, are you specifically trying to fight against the Red Brands? Is this a town thing?
We stand for equality and oppose any abuse of power. Any abuse of power. I live in this town. This town is oppressed by the Red Brands.
And so where are your superiors? Are they in this town as well, or is this a town-wide group, or is this a nationwide group?
We stand for the advocacy of equality worldwide.
That's very admirable. It's very, very admirable. Do you have any books?
No.
Okay, thanks. Have a great day. And then I walk away. And then under my breath, I'm like, man, well, that was a bust.
Well, we've been walking around this town for what time is it now, Jeff? In the town.
It was noon last time you guys asked. It's been about 2 hours. It's probably 2 o'clock, 2 p.m.
Well, it's the sun is traveling through the sky, and we're no better off and closer to our answers than we were 2 hours ago. I still say our best bet is to find this book from this banshee and try to right what's wrong in this town. That might be the answer to everything.
Might be. So, I mean, I guess the best course of action is to get to the Stonehill Inn. We rest for the night since we've already paid for it. Thank you, Cosette. And then we wake up in the early morning and we be on our way. Besides, I don't like this whole thing with the Red Brands. I feel like I feel like they're bound to show up sooner or later, and there'll probably be trouble. I don't want to have to deal with that. That seems
Most
like a
likely.
lot of work.
All right. Then we rest up and start fresh and hope we don't run into any red brands.
Okay, so as you guys are going, you kind of hear this this screech, like this coming from a little west of the the shrine, and you hear the familiar sound of Darren just screaming, going, "Die, you dragon scum!"
Oh, yeah. Actual dragon in this town.
I guess we cautiously go check it out
Yeah.
quickly, but
Quickly, but
before we get to there, we're kind of like looking at cover, kind of ducking behind.
making sure that we're kind of readying ourselves just in case we need to spring into action.
I have
help
my
Darren.
crossbow out.
Got my longbow just in case.
Okay, so as you guys walk in, you see Darren standing under there with his sword drawn, and descending upon him is just like a like a smaller, like, brass dragon.
My gosh, on top of everything else, there's dragons here too.
Like a okay.
How small? Like, are we talking in decent size?
How did
A halfling dragon.
Is it a baby
Yeah,
dragon, like a young?
It looks like a smaller version of a dragon. It's just kind of flying around, and
how does he look like he's doing against it?
he's just screaming at, like, the dragon's more or less circling. It doesn't seem to it was just kind of flying around his, like, apple tree, his apple orchard, and it looks like he just kind of chased it into the town green.
So I actually speak Draconic, and
Okay.
I also speak Elvish, and I shout out in Elvish. I go, hold up, wait, stop, let me talk to it, and then I
Wait,
shout out in.
Oh, okay, never mind. Got
I
it.
shout out in Elvish towards Darren that, and then towards the dragon. I go, hey, listen, we don't. I wouldn't land because that guy's crazy, but we don't mean you any harm. Is there? What can we do for you?
Ask him if he wants pies.
We've got a lot of pie here if you're into that.
Okay, so you look at it, you kind of tell, like, this dragon, it's almost like newly hatched. It's kind of looking for something to eat.
Okay, and then I shout at Darren, and I'm like, wait, just before you don't attack it yet. Just stand, put your sword down, just let it quiet down. It's a baby. It's a little baby dragon.
And Darren just raises his sword and goes, "Ah!" and then you see Muddy go, and Caligon, what's going on? And she's still a little woozy. Not woozy, but she's still a little tipsy. So she's actually pretty good right now.
Which I'm trying to. There's a dragon.
I see that there's a dragon there, but
It's a baby dragon, and I'm trying to keep homeboy over there from killing it.
Okay, but what's around baby dragons is the mommy dragon. I don't think we want that. So the better we can diffuse the situation, the better.
Well,
And she's
that's what I'm
actually
trying to do.
Speaking a lot of sense.
And Caligon, I know, right?
I'm trying to not have him kill the dragon.
And Caligon, you have any rations in your pocket?
Yes, I've got.
Take
some.
out a ration and in that draconic speak, see if you can befriend that thing and give it a snack.
Okay, I'll try. I pull out some like dried meat and stuff that I have for a ration, and I shout out to it as a, are you hungry? I've got food. I kind of like toss it down in front of me.
It kind of circles around.
And
And
wait here, and then I grab it and I throw it up.
you throw it at
Johnny
it.
throws it straight
Not
up.
like whoosh, like throw it up so it doesn't have to land to catch it.
So you're trying to toss it to it in its mouth?
Yeah,
Okay.
or its claws or
You're
whatever
gonna
it's
have to
got.
do an acrobatics thing, aren't you?
Acrobatic.
I'm not the one that has to catch it.
Or animal handling, one of the two.
Yeah, but it's gotta be. I don't know what I would call that.
Said,
Let's just say it's precision with. You know what? Just give me an acrobatics check with your throwing of the apple
It was meat. It was my ration.
or meat. Sorry.
Okay. That's an 18.
Okay. So it catches it. It goes right in its mouth, and it actually really likes it. And it kind of starts flying around.
He likes it. I can't believe you tossed it right into his mouth.
of course he likes it. All dragons like meat. Well,
That was awesome. That was
your
really.
body, you're all right.
Do you think that he will leave us alone and go back to?
It circles again, and it like back towards the orchard.
So I chase after it. Just or kind of I don't chase after it. I cautiously run after it in a
Friendly way.
right.
friendly chase.
I just want to keep
Okay.
an eye on things.
All right,
give you
and
a
you kind
hug.
of see Darren going, "Stay away from my apples," and he runs over there like he's really mad about it. Like
Clearly.
It's a
Can-
dragon. It doesn't eat apples.
Can
Maybe-
Potty use command and calm him down and command him to stop or calm him?
Potty. Well, you guys aren't in initiative.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't get to control Potty when we're not in initiative.
Potty is her own.
okay, so you can
Entity.
tell. Okay. It kind of it stops and it lands like off to the left of the map, like right just outside of the orchard. Like it's still a good ways away because like when Darren ran towards the cottage, she kind of the dragon kind of landed just outside of the orchard.
Okay. And what's Darren doing?
He's starting to run towards the dragon again. He's still screaming about his apples.
Okay. Well,
You're actually
gonna-
you've actually made pretty good time on Caligon. You're actually in between. He's gonna run across, like he'll run right in front of you.
So what it'd be like? Hold up! Wait! Stop! Darren, just leave it. If you kill it, maybe the mom will come. Well, that's not good. Just chill.
So Darren kind of stops and goes, "It wants my apples.
It doesn't want your apples.
I have the best tasting apples in Phandalin.
You do, but
Trust
dragons
me,
don't eat
wants
apples.
my apples.
It does
This
not
one
want your apples.
Does."
can I try to use animal friendship on it? Or is that not an animal? Well, I don't know. It says intelligence of 4 or higher. So if the intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails of the beast.
Wait, hold on.
But yeah, I mean,
Hold
Where
on.
did this
if I can use it at all.
dragon even come from?
The Dragon of Phandalin.
Okay, what was that, Danny? You want to use animal handling?
It's a spell called Animal
Can you
Friendship.
throw it up on the thing?
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't think it will work.
Mm-mm. I think it's a specific command.
Did you guys see it on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it failed.
I was like, you
It
can.
doesn't-
Yeah, I figured.
It doesn't work.
Mhm.
But I mean, you can tell. Like, and Caligon was talking to it. He tossed the meat up. It landed.
What if we toss some apples? I'll buy the apples. Darren, I'm gonna buy a bunch of apples from you, and I'm gonna give them to Caligon. And Caligon, will you toss them because you're really good aim? You're really good aim.
I don't think the dragon's gonna want any apples. I don't know of any dragon that eats apples.
So it reached over, and it takes a bite out of the orchard tree. Like, it just starts pulling apples off of the tree next to it.
Okay.
And Darren goes, "My apple! You told me
Okay.
you." It's just snacking on the apple. She's just snacking on it. Like, it really loves it. And
I'm
then you
gonna
see
buy those apples from
So
you, Darren.
Darren
Just don't worry
charges.
about that.
So Darren runs. He pulls his sword out and he charges at the dragon.
I throw my net to trip him up.
Okay. Roll. Do you have the stats to your net?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Can I do Bardic Inspiration?
It was a 15.
It was a 15. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. You were throwing it at hold on. I got it.
Just trying to trip him up.
Okay, yeah, you trip him up. He trips and he gets tangled in the net, and he can't get out. And he's like, "What do you? Just get it out of here!"
Hey, I'll get it out. Just calm down. Okay, we'll pay for your apples. All right.
That's a whole half of a tree.
How far up in that tree is the dragon?
It's
And
not
then
in the
I
tree.
go up to the
It's on the
dragon.
ground next to the tree.
Oh,
And I start speaking Draconic, and I'm like, "Hey, okay, can you understand me?"
And it goes. Boom, 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 boom.
I think
That-
he's full.
this town's.
I don't. Was that a yes or a no? I feel like I said a yes or a no question.
I don't think this one
Can
speaks
you
Draconic.
understand me?
It's
Can you
just
not
kind of.
understand me?
It's like this.
Okay.
It's one of those simple-minded dragons.
I think it's a baby, but I don't know what.
And it looks at you.
Listen, I don't know if you can understand me or not, but this guy is going to try to kill you if you keep eating those apples. I don't want you to die. You seem like a very nice dragon. So, what I need you to do is to stop eating the apples. There's plenty of food in the forest. I know this looks nice and easy, but it's dangerous here. Okay? You're gonna die if you stay here.
Okay. Where are you guys in relation to this dragon? Hold on.
I mean, I'm pretty close to it. I would assume not like super close, but
I'm just admiring the scales. I've never seen a dragon so close before.
I'm probably about 10 or 15 feet away or so.
I'm about the same, probably closer to 10.
Okay.
Not within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Not within 5 feet of the dragon?
No.
Okay, give me a minute.
I like how we are all so many different distances away. We've got James, who's like back here.
away.
Then we've got Danny, who's up here. And then we've got me, who's holding.
Dan's like right on top of things.
I'm gonna ride the dragon. I'm gonna like, climb up there.
James is back in the other room, like,
Like, I know where this is going.
Sorry, guys.
I've seen my fair share of dragons, and small as it may be, that one's gonna cause you a heap of trouble.
I know things about dragons.
Okay,
You
so
don't
we're
See, I read it in a book, and you know what? It's helping me out here.
Who's the one that told you where to throw the meat?
I'm
Uh,
not saying that you have.
so
a good
Aaron, you
idea,
said you
I'm
were
just saying.
right. You were right in front of it.
I mean, I'm like about 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
I'm not like.
Danny, where are you from it?
I'm not like super close to it, but I'm close enough. Like probably around 10 feet too. I'm trying to.
Okay. Rowan, where are you?
About 15 feet away.
Okay. All right. I need you guys all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh,
The dragon sets us all on fire.
that was a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
It's-
con
hold on.
save.
It's a 19.
Okay.
Oh no, I got a 6.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So the last thing that Encalagon said to it, it sits there and thinks about it. And you see the dragon kind of inhale. And you see this gas just come out of its mouth and nostrils along with chunks of apple. And it you see Darren, Danny, and Aaron just kind of drop asleep. And they fall asleep.
Oof.
Oh, fantastic.
And then you just see it kind of come up and it eats and it continues to kind of just start snacking on like it just starts to snack on all the apples. It takes off and it's just devouring the apple orchard field.
I really wasn't that great of a pie anyway.
And then after, do you guys do anything?
Are we sleeping?
I mean,
You're
I
asleep.
would,
No,
I would
I mean,
love
like-
to do something, but
Rowan, are you?
How far up is this? Is he just like flying back and forth over and over? Or?
Well, he's devout. He like flew like chunks, kind of like a lawnmower. Like he's
God.
very systematic. So he's actually in the back. He's flying fairly quickly. Like Darren's asleep. He put you guys all to sleep with sleep gas.
Okay, hold on. Mm,
And you guys can roll for initiative.
Oh,
we're fighting the dragon now?
how does that work when I'm asleep?
Just roll, and we'll put your number in, and we'll just yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I'm just gonna
that was
roll.
still only a 5.
A 5.
Yeah.
Same here. I rolled low because we're sleeping. I'm a 7.
Ew, I'm at 6.
Are you asleep too?
Apparently, I was like, yeah, looks kind of nice. I think I might just.
Just pretend you're sleeping so it doesn't
I'm
bother
asleep.
you.
I don't see anything happening. I can't
Okay,
lie about
Potty's
it.
Potty's a 5. So Rowan, you're actually at the top of the initiative.
Okay. Right. Okay. How far away is it from me?
Oh, sorry. Let me do this.
No. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me give it a token. I'm just gonna grab anything that I have here. Okay. Again, most awesome map in the world.
Yay, I can't wait to
Oh.
see. Ooh, yay, look at those trees. That one looks like a butt.
I was
Okay.
like, look at that butt in the corner there.
So I have Potty here, Rowan here, because that's asleep, right? Because it's sleeping, and then Caligun's right here sleeping. So that's where you're at.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's about probably 20 feet in the air.
okay. I'm going to cast a Thorn Whip cantrip,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to. Well, if it works, not only is it going to hit, but it's going to pull the creature 10 feet closer to me.
Nice.
Okay.
So let me roll. $16 to hit.
Okay, that beats it.
Cool.
You're gonna be
And-
cuddling him.
10 feet?
Yeah, it says.
Well, what's the range on it? What's the range on that? Because it's 20 feet above you
It's a
and
30-foot range.
5, 10, 15 feet away from you and 20 feet above you.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, does it still work at 30 feet range? 15 feet up and 20 feet above?
That should still work.
Should still work. Because, yeah, it says if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. So since it meets, it beats, it's going to be. That is going to be 5 piercing damage.
So when you hit it, okay, 5 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it gets pulled closer to you, right?
Yeah.
So it comes up next to you, like close. It's still 20 feet above you, but it's 10 feet closer,
Mm-hmm.
and it flies away. It comes towards you, and it just turns around and it just flies away. When the impact happened, you guys woke up when it got hit and took that damage, but it devoured his apple orchards are gone.
Oh boy.
All of the trees?
Yep.
So Edermath is no more. It's just a house.
Oh no.
All right. Well.
You're muted, Aaron.
Yep.
I untangle Darren and I take my net back.
All right, Darren takes a swing at you
Jeez, he's not happy.
with a 21 to hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
So he slaps you pretty hard.
Mac.
And that's a and you take like 2 damage. And he goes, "Ooh, I told you it was after my apples. You're
Yeah.
supposed to help me. Look at my orchard."
Bummer for you. And I walk away, head back to the tavern because I'm done with this.
I go up to Darren and I say, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't know that dragons liked apples, but when you plant the seed, it blossoms. And you're very, very good at cultivating apples. and you have the most delicious pies I've ever tasted. And your apples are famous in this. I gave them to a halfling, and the halfling was very happy.
So while you're doing that, Muddy's kind of like picking up the apples from the ground, and she's collecting stuff, like the seeds. And she walks up to him and goes, I'll help you plant them. And she starts planting the seeds for him.
Oh, I start crying because I'm
And
like,
then
oh my God, Potty is so amazing. Oh
And
my
then she
God.
just turns around and heads back she says, sorry, and heads back to Stonehill Inn. And I was like, oh, I guess there's not much I can do. And he's just kind of sitting there, mourning his
Well-
apple orchard.
Well, Darren, if you need anything, we're here for you. We know where to find you, and you know where to find us.
I think I've had enough of you people. Please go. If you can, just try to help the town.
You have my word, Darren.
I just
We all want to help the
sheepishly head back towards the tavern.
town. I follow.
All right, so you guys head back to the Stonehill Inn. This fiasco is actually, it's gotten dark. Like it's kind of like golden, like the sun's setting now. It's about to get dark probably in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I just go straight up to the room
Okay.
and I go to bed.
Okay, so you
Is
go
that
in the
all?
room, you open the room, and it's this massive like suite.
Oh, it
And
really.
there's actually like, it's just for what it is. Like it's just a massive suite. It looks really nice for what the town is.
Wow. It really is worth 3 gold pieces.
Well, this is nice.
And Rowan, you're sharing a room with Rowan, so you go in, right? Yeah, you guys were rooming.
Mhm.
You guys weren't cheap, so you go. It's just like a big room. It's like you guys each actually have your own bedroom. It's got a really nice common area. There's a lot of like accoutrements and stuff just to make you guys feel comfortable for what this town is.
Right?
I'm impressed.
I enjoy a nice, like, hot bath
There's like
or whatever the equivalent of is in this.
okay, and there's
A
like
tepid
on your
bath.
there's like a really nice prepared, very good hearty meal prepared for both of you.
Excellent. I eat it. I
I almost
relish it.
feel like
And
I
you guys
didn't deserve it, but all
settle
right.
down for the night. Danny, what do you want to do? I can't hear you.
Danny, you're muted.
Oh, okay, thanks. I head to the room with Potty in my room.
Yeah. Okay, so same thing. You guys have like a really big room, and Potty's like, I wonder what the guys' rooms looks like. This is amazing.
This is so amazing, and I
There's
jump
like-
on the bed, and I'm like, ah.
You have like a roaring fire in your fireplace, stuff like that. So
I tell
that's-
Potty, well, that was so kind of you to help Darren plant those seeds, even though it's going to take a long time for his orchard
Wow.
to grow again and bloom. But
it'll come back. I feel bad for the guy since that. I still don't like Rowan, but Caligon's kind of, he's got to slow it down a little bit.
you mean with his pacing?
He's just I don't know. He's not very nice today. A little patience goes a long way.
I think because what happened was he was looking for a library and he was really upset that he couldn't find one in the area. But one day we'll have a library for him. And, there's always something for everybody. They don't know it yet, but sometimes it's right in front of them, but it's not really obvious until.
I know. I think you just kind of have to understand where he's coming from, and I do. That boy's used to being around lots of books.
It's funny
And-
because you think he'd be a wizard or something.
I guess. None of you guys are really coming from happy places, huh? I don't think any of us are. Maybe Rowan. Anyway,
No.
I
Potty,
think we
can
should get
I-
some rest because
Can I
No,
have a hug?
Sure. And she kind of gets up and she trips on her clothing again and just kind of face plants right in front of you. And she's like face down and goes, I need a drink. And that's the end for tonight.
Oh,
See you guys
yay.
in 2 weeks. Because next week, Aaron's running a one-shot.
Well, you're gonna
Goodbye.
be here.
I'll be here. We're just getting a lot of stuff. But anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. And we'll see you next week at AminoQuest.
Thank you.